Hello YouTube, Grand Captain Speedy Dash here. Last time on What If Kakarot lands at the Red Ribbon headquarters, Red and Kakarot are able to win the Red Ribbon Civil War, but at a heavy cost. How will the results of the Red Ribbon Civil War affect future events? Find out now. Red is informed by Dr. Gero of the results of the blood test performed after the wish, and reveals to him that the wish turned him into the same kind of alien as Kakarot. Red is completely shocked and partially excited, with him thinking that this must mean the transformation he did is an alien transformation, which means Kakarot should be able to do it as well. Morale in the Red Ribbon Army is at an all-time low with everything that has happened. Commander Red decides to try and get Capsule Corp as an ally, with him and General Crimson going personally to invite them to the army. At Capsule Corp, Red quickly finds Bulma, Dr. Briefs, and Yamcha before offering them a part in his army and informing them of his wish that made him the strongest. Yamcha quickly attacks and is just as quickly defeated. Red is prepared to finish off Yamcha, but Bulma says that they will join if he spares Yamcha. Seeing the objective complete, Red and Crimson leave Capsule Corp. Yamcha is angry at his own powerlessness and annoyed at how easily Bulma caved. Bulma expresses disapproval in the choice, but argues that it was the best option currently, which causes Yamcha to leave annoyed. Yamcha returns to Master Roshi's island and explains his frustration before requesting to resume his training. However, Master Roshi refuses. Master Roshi thinks training Yamcha for a revenge mission would just lead to catastrophe, especially if Shenron made Red strong. Yamcha sees this as just bowing down, and states that he'll train himself to take on the Red Ribbon Army alone if he has to, before leaving. Master Roshi turns to Krillin and confesses his fear on the news of Shenron's wish, and states that they need to train harder than before to be prepared to defend themselves, if needed. Time passes with Red trying and failing to get Kakarot to go Super Saiyan, until the Dragon Balls are once again ready. Commander Red gathers his generals and assigns each Dragon Ball to one of his loyalists, including General Crimson. As General Crimson and Blue successfully return, each with a Dragon Ball, they are greeted by a furious Commander Red. Commander Red is angry because another party is collecting the Dragon Balls and has seemingly already taken down General Brown and Copper, as well as getting the 2 Dragon Balls that they were searching for. General Crimson expresses interest in confronting the opponent, but Commander Red states he wants to kill them himself. Commander Red takes General Blue's Dragon Ball and states he'll collect the Dragon Ball closest to the foe, and orders Blue to go to the furthest Dragon Ball from the foe, with Crimson taking the last one. Colonel Yellow just found the Dragon Ball as Commander Red arrives. Commander Red takes the Dragon Ball before ordering Colonel Yellow to withdraw while Red waits to confront a foe that wants the Dragon Balls. It doesn't take long until Yamcha arrives to confront Red. Red laughs at Yamcha throwing away his life that Bulma begged for, with Yamcha beginning to fight Red. Yamcha has grown much stronger since the last fight, but it is all for naught, as Red still effortlessly beats Yamcha. Red quickly gets bored of beating up Yamcha and prepares to end it, with Yamcha realizing he can't win and trying to run, but Red catches up and kills Yamcha. After Yamcha's death, Red searches Yamcha, finding the 2 Dragon Balls, as well as a small portable Dragon Radar. Red is shocked that there is yet another Dragon Radar better than the one the Red Ribbon Army has, and begins second-guessing how smart Dr. Gero really is. Seeing the other 3 Dragon Balls heading to headquarters, Commander Red joyfully flies back to headquarters himself. Commander Red, with all the Dragon Balls, summons Shenron. Red takes a moment before shouting his wish to bring back all the Red Ribbon members who are loyal to him. Shenron clarifies that reviving a group would limit it to those who were killed in the last year, and Shenron grants it after Red reconfirms his wish. Red and Kakarot quickly leave, rushing towards Dr. Gero's lab. Commander Red instructs Dr. Gero to wake up Violet. Violet wakes up and Kakarot quickly jumps up into Violet's arms, with Red trying to act tough, hiding his joy. Dr. Gero interrupts the touching moment to ask Commander Red about getting Crimson's assistance in testing an android. They are surprised when Dr. Gero and Silver come out, with Android 13 introducing himself and giving a bow to Commander Red. General Crimson approaches 13, ready to fight. 13 and Crimson begin their fight, with Crimson having a slight edge, but as the fight continues, Crimson begins losing ground. Crimson struggles for a bit, but ultimately is beaten by Android 13. Red is interested in fighting 13 since he was able to beat Crimson, with Dr. Gero asking Red to not destroy 13 while fighting. 13 begins fighting Red, but 13 isn't able to do much against Red's strength. Dr. Gero tells Red and Violet about a failed experiment that showed promise. The discussion is interrupted when a rocket nearly hits them, but Red and 13 was able to protect Violet and Gero. After the dust settles, they see the King's army heading right towards them. Red tells 13 to protect them, while he turns Super Saiyan and rushes at the army, quickly destroying them. Commander Red returns and tells Dr. Gero that the experiment is approved by him once they move his lab. This is where I'll end the part for now. How will the King's army attacking and Dr. Gero's experiment affect future events? Find out next time on What If Kakarot Lands at the Red Ribbon Headquarters. If you enjoyed this video, be sure to hit that like button, and if you haven't already, subscribe to my channel so you get notifications when I release my new videos. And if you're interested, join my Discord as well. As always, have a wonderful morning, afternoon, evening, or night, wherever you are.